Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another day in Jameson Paradise, baby. Now, today we're going to talk about how to finesse any social situation, how to finesse the social game itself. It's very simple. Now, I'm going to offer you guys a very, very simple perspective on how to finesse any social situation, whether it be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friend, your dog, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anything dealing with people. If you come at it with this approach, it's not even a mindset. It's way easier than a mindset. It's just a way of looking at the social situation. This is coming from someone who has came an extremely long way in terms of socializing. The reason why I know this stuff is because I have tried and used so many different ways of social. So this perspective that has helped me gain massive results in terms of socializing, in terms of any kind of socializing there is. This perspective, aka approach, anytime you approach a social situation, do this. Improvise. That's it. Improvise. Now, for those of you who do not know what improv is, it's basically it's a part of theater, and what someone who does improv does is they go up on stage and they basically have to make up a skit right then and there. Sometimes people give them ideas, but other than that, it's kind of just freestyle. You're just literally freestyling off of what you're doing. Now, the thing with improv is it involves no thinking. It basically forces you into the present moment. And that's what's super important about any kind of socializing, because we are so caught up in our mind. However, when we look at it from a perspective of improvise, then we can just say and do what we want based off of our true instincts. So we're not in our heads thinking of what to say next or thinking of what to do next. When you come at it from a perspective of, okay, if I'm going to go meet this person, literally all I have to do is improvise. It just means whatever happens, happens. Now, the funny thing is that when you do this, you will find yourself saying things that are super hilarious, like super funny, because the funniest things happen to be spontaneous. Like, they just come out of nowhere. And you'll be surprised at the things that you will say that you have never said before. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying it's gonna be so hilarious, because it's gonna be like, man, I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna do. The key here is to just do it. Just like Nike said, just do it. So anytime you go into a social situation, all you have to do, sense out the environment, and you'll do this naturally. Sense everything out. And then when you go up to someone, if they don't start the conversation, then you start the conversation. Just say something. That's all you have to do. It doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth, because whatever comes out of your mouth, the other person will have to bounce off of that in order to keep the interaction alive. And that's another key to improv. A key to social interaction is you want to keep it alive. So if someone came up to me and I felt that it was in my place to start the conversation, I could say, "Oh, shoot. Oh my God, look at those awesome glasses, man. Where'd you get those?" I just came off of that. Like, literally, I wasn't thinking about it. It just literally came out. And that's the key to improv. Now, it could be very hard at first, because we're so used to being in our heads every time we go up to someone, for many of us. And so it may be a little hard to do this at first, because what makes it hard is that you have to completely let go of the moment. You have to let go entirely. Let go of who you think you are. Let go of everything and just let yourself do what it is that you will do. You don't know what you're going to do, but that's where the fun aspect comes into it, because when you come at it from this approach of just letting go, improvise, what will happen is you will, everything will feel very natural, because that person, like I said, I said, oh, nice glasses. They'd be like, oh, thank you. I got these at so-and-so. You'd be like, oh, really? Man, I haven't been to that place in a while, but there was a place next to it. It's a really good restaurant. And they'll be like, oh, man, I love bun buns. Oh, bun buns, shit. Man, bun bun. I see, it's just a bouncing off of each other type of scenario. And that's what improv creates. Improv is a win-win scenario. So when you are in a social interaction and you say something, you're literally bouncing off of what they say. And that's it. You don't know what you're going to say next. But that's the beauty and the mystery of the social interaction. And that factor keeps it very entertaining, very alive. The reason why it's super effective as well, and it will get you massive results, is that people will generally like you because of how spontaneous, creative, and funny and entertaining you will be by approaching social interactions from this perspective.